So guess what, guys? The work doesn't end when you lose the weight. You know, keeping it off is just as, I would say, even more challenging. So we are speaking with the author of The Healthy Makeover, who has not only lost 100 pounds, but she's kept it off for 9 years and counting. Stacey Wright, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you doing?
I am very well, thank you. Wow, 100 pounds.
Yes.
That's a lot of pounds.
Yes, it is.
That must have been very difficult.
It wasn't too difficult because the mindset that I was actually in and the reason behind me losing the weight was because I was diagnosed with hypertension. So that really motivated me and pushed me to, get my health under control as well as losing the weight. So my push was really to advocate for my health and my body to ensure that I need to lose this weight. I need to get healthy. So it wasn't difficult in the beginning because I was so
motivated
to, get healthy.
But I mean, there are many folks who are hypertensive or diagnosed with all sorts of other things, and they just can't do it. They can't do 10, much less 100. So I know it. In addition to mindset, it takes will, it takes discipline, it takes dedication, because you have to stay the course. But let's go back to the diagnosis of hypertension at 28 years old. So here you are in the prime of your life, right? And you end up having to be on, well, you're told you end up having to be on medication for the rest of your life. Tell me what led up to the hypertensive or the hypertension diagnosis. What had been happening in your life up until that point?
Sure. So at the point, I was actually going through a very stressful period. I was ending my marriage, and I decided around that time that I wanted to move to Japan. And just doing a regular health check, I went to the doctor, and of course, they take your blood pressure, and he's like, I think you should go and do a physical because I'm concerned about your hypertension. But because of my mindset at the time, I was ready to go to Japan. I was stressed. I was like, I'm too young. This is going to go away. So I ended up moving to Japan, and, I wasn't really concerned about anything. And then I noticed that I started having a lot of panic attacks. And I was going to the doctor a lot, the emergency room, and I couldn't figure out what was causing all these panic attacks. And of course, while checking me out, they would, check my blood pressure, and they would notice that it was consistently high. So they said, maybe you should get this checked out when you go back home to Jamaica. So around the summer of 2010, I went home back to Jamaica, and the minute I landed, I figured it was jet lag, but I noticed that this felt different, like I completely felt off. So I went to the doctor immediately, and he said, your blood pressure is significantly high. You need to be medicated immediately. Like it was so bad.
Like, let's not wait, let's do this right now. Is that now the catalyst that made you think, okay, Stacey, this is ridiculous. At this point, you're a little over 205 pounds.
Yes.
Was that the catalyst that made you decide, I'm done?
Yeah, so even though I was on a high dose of medication that week, I actually went and did another physical just to see, okay, was it just the jet lag, the stress of dealing with panic attacks over a period of time. And the doctor did a comprehensive physical, and he said, you've probably had this for a while and you're going to be on medication. And that second visit to the doctor was what triggered it. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. And because of the stress of just my overall health, I'm like, I'm tired of seeing the doctors. I'm tired of, dealing with everything. So I need to get this under control immediately.
Well, that's where it starts, right? So the process wasn't quick, it was slow and steady. I'm sure it was challenging at points. How did you lose 100 pounds? What did you do? What did you change?
So after being diagnosed, of course, I decided, okay, I have to take this medication, but I can also do other things, which is look at what I'm eating. So I decided, okay, I looked at what I have been eating over the many years, which was high processed foods, lots of like fat, so like bologna and Vienna sausages and maybe cornflakes and so on. And I said, okay, if foods probably got me to this position, I can use foods to help heal my body as well. So I incorporated lots of fruits and vegetables, something that I didn't really eat a lot of growing up because I really didn't like it. So I started eating more fruits and vegetables, cutting out salt and fat, additional fat, and just doing a lot of swapping. So for example, instead of drinking like cow's milk, I would use yogurt instead, and things like that. If I eat pasta, instead of white pasta, have whole wheat pasta. So things like that. And I slowly incorporated those changes over a period of time as I learned and educated myself about the different foods that I can eat.
Excellent. And so the weight started to come off, and that was motivating enough. But you felt so good, you were able to shop for clothes without worrying, and all those things just kind of kept your journey going. You've written about it, so tell us how we can find out more about your journey. We'd love to find out more about how you did it. Tell us where to go to, Stacey.
Okay, so the name of the book is called The Healthy Makeover: How I Changed My Habits, Lost Weight, and How You Can Too. So the book is sold on Amazon right now. So it's in the paperback and Kindle version on Amazon. You can also find more information about me on my website, which is thehealthymakeover.com, as well as I'm on Instagram and Facebook.
Fantastic. So folks who are looking to change their own lives can have a look at your book and see how they can, you know, find some key takeaways to help them on their own journey.
Yes.
Yeah. Was it difficult for you to write about it, or is that a good part of the process as well?
Actually, yes, it was really cathartic for me because I released so many emotions that I never thought I had anymore. And I felt motivated because I really want others to know that, you know, I struggled a lot and I understand what others are going through. And maybe through this book, you know, I can really help people to others, especially women, to realize, you know, it is possible. And, you know, maybe through my journey, you can learn some tips and strategies as well from me.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing it, not only here, but putting it in a book that can help other people. Author of The Healthy Makeover. We hope your book does really, really well, Stacey. Thank you for being here with us. Stacey Wright joining us this morning. We're heading to a break, folks. After we come back, HAUTELIFE World is showcasing their eyewear collection. Both Nev and I will love that interview because we're both glasses wearers. So we'll be back in a bit.